Title: Tales of the Kidnapped Kiddo, Baby Harlow Freed from Extreme Danger Drama. TLDR. Buckle up, folks. This story's all about Baby Harlow Freeman, who, after a nerve-wracking kidnapping saga involving a car theft and a statewide manhunt, was found safe and sound on Tuesday morning. The incident had everyone on edge, and yet, there's more questions than answers. How did this happen? And more importantly, what's next? Now let's dive into the full tale. Once upon a recent Tuesday, Alabama was on the edge of its collective seat, as the fate of Baby Harlow Freeman hung in the balance. The 9-month-old little girl, notable for her brown hair, blue eyes, and trendy tie-dye onesie, paired with pink shorts, of course, was nestled in the backseat of her family's SUV, when a thief with a questionable set of priorities chose that very moment to swipe the vehicle from Crest Avenue in Parrish. But wait, how did this all go down? Well, according to Harlow's aunt, Melinda Hutchison, it was a classic case of in the wrong place at the wrong time. Harlow's dad briefly stepped into a friend's house, leaving the kiddo in the vehicle. And that, folks, was all the time our opportunistic thief needed to enact a potentially tragic joyride. Now, where does this leave Harlow's mom, Bethany Smith? Right in the middle of a nightmare. She pleaded for the safe return of her baby, even making a heart-rending appeal on Facebook. "I'm begging you to please bring my baby to me," she cried out, into the virtual void. But here's where the story takes a turn for the better. Thanks to a massive search operation by local law enforcement, Harlow was found alive, safe, and thankfully unscathed the following Tuesday morning. Can we get a collective sigh of relief? But hold on, we're not out of the woods yet. There's a big question that still needs answering. What are the repercussions of such an incident? The police are keeping their cards close to their chest regarding the details of the kidnapping, but this whole saga leaves us pondering about the state of child safety, especially in seemingly mundane situations. And it makes you wonder, doesn't it? How can we protect the most vulnerable among us from the unpredictable danger that lurks around the corner? Now, that's a question that needs some serious thinking, folks. Disclaimer: this article is not intended as legal or safety advice. It's merely a recounting of an event, aimed at sparking discussion around child safety. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in the text belong solely to the author, and not necessarily to the author's employer, organization, committee or other group or individual. So, what do you think, dear reader? As we breathe a sigh of relief for Baby Harlow, how do we reckon with the fact that her story is just one among many? How can we, as a society, ensure the safety of our children in an increasingly unpredictable world? We'd love to hear your thoughts!